Hi guys, we're back. I haven't been on the server for a week. I've been off for a week, and it seemed like a lot of stuff has happened. Mythan and Lynx is on the server, and they've played on the server quite a bit. I can see there's quite a nice big garden down there with fruit and stuff. Yeah, Mythan, can you kind of tell me what you guys have done since I've been on the server a week ago?
Yeah, definitely. So basically, we had to decide, are we going to stay back in this building or maybe go out into the wild? And we thought, no, let's try it in here, see how far we get. I mean, the convenient thing here is that there's quite a lot of iron all throughout the city, which is really what we needed to be able to get all the rebar frame up and just all the tools. Now, on head down.
Oh, should I go that way? Which way?
Oh, where are you at the moment?
I'm just 2 levels down. I'm
Oh
closer to
yeah,
the
I'm
farm
I'm on
now.
my way. Yep.
Cool.
So yeah, so what we decided to do was we went through and removed a lot of the rubble and just cleared the area out a little bit.
Cool.
And yeah, I've decided to go with this design. I don't know, I don't think it's probably the best. But the issue I find is when you try and harvest these plants, it's quite hard if you've got say 3 rows of blocks and you're standing on this side. It's quite hard, even if you raise it, to get the plants on the other side. Um, so yeah, bit of a hassle, but we decided now let's go with this one.
Yeah.
So basically on this side we've got blueberries and obviously corn, and then we've got some potatoes over here, and of course the exploding plants.
Exploding plants. Yeah. Yeah. It's apocalyptic plants. If you have
It's horrible.
zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually quite bad, and I think there are people complaining about this on the Steam forums. But I mean, look at this plant, right? I just walk up to it, and it explodes.
Yeah. Do you get anything when this plant breaks like that, or do you
No,
lose
no, you
everything?
you lose everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, they really have to fix that, and I'm sure they will. There's enough people complaining about it. So
Yeah. I mean, even with Minecraft, if you step on farming stuff and you break it, it does actually drop the stuff. But I think there's other things that they should also look at, like when you dig under a chest and a chest falls, the chest breaks, which is cool. I don't mind the chest break when it falls, but they should really just dump the content um, on the ground. Where if a chest breaks now, the content actually just gets destroyed. It
is that
disappears.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't even know about that.
So on a server, if somebody wants to grieve somebody else, they just dig under the chest, and all the chest just break, and the content just gets destroyed, basically. Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is actually quite a big farm. If you look at this farm, you got these 2 rows of blueberries, you got 2 rows of corn. There actually another one there, and two
yeah.
rows of potatoes. Is this enough to sustain people?
Yeah, well, I'd say so. I think this is probably enough for all three of us.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't like usually what we do is we cook it up with some venison. But I believe I mean you can just live off these blueberries, and even the potatoes you can just eat them raw. And I believe same for the corn. So I haven't quite done that to see whether all of us could survive just eating these plants raw, but I imagine so. I mean, there's enough of it, so.
Yeah, yeah, and you can, I suppose you can cook like with the corn. You can make the kind of bread with it, and that would be good. And I see you kind of short up the walls as well. So it's using this rebar and cobblestone walls.
Yeah,
That's
what I was going to do here was actually just put in a steel, like a reinforced door.
Yep.
That's why we left this little path here. It's just a quick entrance way, but then we've got this door, a couple of rusty doors, which I don't think you can upgrade these doors. I think you'd probably have to replace them with the self-crafted metal doors.
Yeah, what I found, and that's what I didn't realize when we did the 3 days at the lake house, is I didn't realize, but I couldn't upgrade those doors, and it was because I didn't place the doors. It has to be secure doors, which is
Yes,
your own crafted doors instead of doors that were spawned with the actual building. You can't
that's right.
upgrade them.
And the other thing as well is you can't just place a secure door. You need to have a frame. If you don't have a
Ah,
proper frame around it, you can't put the door down.
okay. Interesting.
So I presume this is enough for a frame to actually put the steel door. In fact, I mean we can give it a try.
Yeah.
Go get the door.
Okay. So do you actually have doors and tools and
I have
also?
I have just one steel door.
Okay. Um, I can also see that it's turned 8:30. When does the zombies actually start to run on the server?
I think about this time, so we'll
Okay.
probably start hearing them.
Okay. Now you also said that you were digging to try and find resources,
Uh,
and
yes, which was I'll show you that in a second. Let me just see if I can get this door. I've got some rebar frame with me, so if it doesn't work, I can just close this down again. Actually, I'll probably need a block down there as well. Yeah, I don't have any cement with me. Okay, let's do this tunnel first.
okay.
Go over here, and then I'll have to go get some cement.
So did you do the tunnel over here?
Yeah, I just I graded it
Wow.
down here. Um,
It goes down quite steep.
well, yeah. What was interesting though is it came down like all of this here kept on collapsing. It
Okay.
was only really at this point where I started finding stone and it could kind of keep itself up.
So was this like soil or gravel or stuff?
It was fertile dirt, I believe.
Oh, okay. So it's quite a lot of fertile dirt that was filled up there.
Yeah, yeah. So I kept on working my way down, hoping I'm going to find some of the other resources. But yeah, I kept on digging, and probably around here I started wondering whether something wasn't quite right. But I kept on going, then decided to just start working my way back because the priority for me has been just trying to stay close to the plants.
Yeah.
Um, if you're not close to them, they stop growing. So
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
basically
want,
like you walk out of the chunk and you don't.
yeah. So I wanted to, just dig my way back. I mean, I'm not sure if height is actually a factor as far as the plants go, or if it's like a chunk, all the way from the top of the map, like the air blocks, all the way to the bottom bedrock.
Yeah, according to the those blocks that you get when you join the server, what are those blocks called that you get when you join the server? You get one block and then you get some in airdrops to secure your base.
Oh, called land claim blocks
Land
or
claim
something.
blocks. According to the thing that I read about the land claim blocks, it works like chunks from the top of the map to the bottom of the map straight down. So
Right.
you'd imagine that the same would apply.
Yeah.
Now there's something interesting over here, I suppose.
Yeah. So I got down to this level here, and they noticed a bit of black. So I'll just open that up. I closed this down specifically.
Okay, so that's the void actually.
That is the void, and I
Yeah,
actually fell into it.
yeah,
And what was interesting is I didn't. Obviously, I kept on falling, and um, there is no way to commit suicide at least by hitting escape. And I shouldn't have any glass with me.
yeah.
Who's that? Who
I'll
needs to
no
eat?
that I just eat or
Oh,
drink
okay.
something quickly.
Um, so I probably kept on falling for about a minute. I moved everything from my toolbar into my inventory, and pretty much just gave up and quit the game. But then when I came back in, I actually spawned all the way on top again, like in the building, probably on the first or second floor. It's almost like the game realized that I had fallen out of the map and just spawned me back into the world again after I quit and came back in again.
Yeah, yeah, that's amazing.
So
So this map is actually broken in a way.
I think so. I don't think we're actually going to find any other resources, iron, lead, any of that stuff underneath this building, or maybe even in this whole biome. Um, so I'd probably have to go over the river somewhere, dig in the forest area, and see if there's any other resources there.
Yeah. So you think going out tomorrow and going for a bit of exploration and to see if we can find an area where we can mine and see what we
Yeah,
can find.
I just want to just dig a hole down and see if I can find any other materials underground.
Yeah.
Um, because that's going to be a bit of a problem for us. Obviously, you spend quite a bit of time underground, so you want to be close to these plants as well so they can keep on growing. And if we move over the river, we may need to, fully relocate, which is going to be a fairly big job to do.
Yeah, it will be a bit of a hassle to relocate over.
Yeah.
Now, when this map was first made, this map was done with Alpha 9, is that right?
Yeah,
And then
that's correct.
since the map was made, Alpha the 9.1 came out.
Yes.
And it's possible that they have fixed a few things, but in terms of the map, it's still not fixed, and we still have a problem in terms of the map.
Yep.
Okay, so there's kind of a hard decision we need to make in working out whether we can simply just go to a different area where the map is not broken, a newly spawned area, and then just relocate everything, which would be a bit of a job relocating all the stuff, but it's faster than gathering all the stuff again from scratch.
Yes. Well, yeah, I mean, what I don't know at this point is if you start a map on, say, version 9 and then you move, you upgrade to 9.1, whether you have to actually restart the whole map to generate the new, kind of the changes and fixes they've made, or whether you just need to move into areas which you haven't explored yet to have those generated. I'm not exactly sure at this point.
Yeah, because if I look, I don't know from which direction you came in terms of the city, but if I look on my map, there's I have only really explored south of this city. So supposedly, if I go north, then that'd be a new area from my perspective. Although that might have been an area where you went before the 9.1 update.
Yes, we have explored quite a bit north. For us, east is completely unexplored. So east of the city.
Okay, so kind of east of the city.
Yeah. That'll be
Okay.
our best bet, I think.
Okay. Oh, you're making a door.
Yeah. So what is it? Is this rebar?
Yeah, the rebar, you can't pick up the rebar once it's placed, and then it's then
Well,
been
you
used
can.
to cobble. You can't pick it up again, but you can pick it up
Right.
if it's just been placed without adding the cobble.
Right.
I can hear stuff running actually.
Yeah, me too. That sounds like a horde, actually.
Yeah, should we keep a low profile?
Yes. They see us. It's going to get interesting.
Yeah. Tell me if they see you, so I can give you a bit of cover or something.
I'm just moving back now. Away from the rebar frames. Can they see you through rebar?
They might be able to, I'm not sure. I was really spoiled with the radar when they had the radar in the 2 versions ago, or in the version 8.
Yeah. The radar did make it a lot easier.
Yeah. I could hear them run, but now I can't hear them anymore. Did they actually run past that fast?
Yeah, I think they move. I think they move quite fast, actually.
Wow. I wonder if they can see you actually on the buildings.
They can, if they're at the bottom, and you look over the edges, they can see you. Also, if they are in that apartment block across the road, on top of the roof there, they can also spot you.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't actually know you were going down there. Uh, so you're putting down a kind of a frame down there.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can place this door. I don't actually know exactly what's needed to place this door, but oh
That,
yeah, that worked.
that's looking good. Are you able to upgrade that door with metal?
What do I need to upgrade this metal?
There's two options. It's going to be either scrap metal or it's going to be cast the forged metal.
Right. So I've got 3 scrap iron, but what tool do I actually need to upgrade the door?
You can use a claw hammer or a one of those tools, those upgrade tools,
Okay.
repair tools, and I think you'd need forged iron.
Okay, let me try that.
Okay, so you're gonna grab some forged iron.
Yep.
Maybe just grab 3 ingots or something like that, or a few ingots.
Okay. I grabbed 16. And I'll grab some scrap iron as well.
Yeah, just grab some scrap iron, and then before you start upgrading it, just check the numbers on those ones.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just taking a repair tool down. You reckon
Yeah.
that's gonna work?
Yeah, the repair tool will do the job.
At a monkey wrench.
Yeah, that's the one.
Funny how they call it a repair tool. I don't
Yeah.
know, is that an American thing? Sneaking over there quietly.
So you should right click the door with the repair tool.
Have a quick look. So
Yeah, that's what it does. You probably need to use it 3 times.
okay, so that used the forged iron.
Yeah, I think you can upgrade it once more with the forged iron actually.
So I've got 30 left. 28. So two forged iron for every upgrade.
That's not bad because
That's not bad.
because you ingot would change into 3 forged iron. So if you need to do those upgrades, you actually need a little bit more than the ingot to upgrade that door.
Right.
And I don't think it can upgrade any further. Does it
Right.
tell you what type of door it is when you look at it? It's it just says a secure door.
Yeah, it doesn't tell
No,
me.
it does just say used door. But this is the top level door, I think.
Right.
Yeah, brilliant.
There aren't any tungsten doors, are there?
I think you can get tungsten doors, but you first obviously have to mine tungsten or
Yes. This is kind of interesting as well. The doors opening up. You know, it's almost like the hinges in the middle there.
yeah.
Not really right. So it's not like Minecraft where you can place the 2 doors next to one another and it knows that, you know, the handles are supposed to be on the inside.
And then they self-correct again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think a place something like this with 2 doors like this is basically a waste.
Yes.
Because a 1 door would be good enough. You wouldn't need
I
2
think so
doors.
too.
Yeah. This is just the way the map formed. But basically the survival on this map and on this building relies on being undetected really. Because if you do look at the building is fairly sturdy, but it's not going to take them long to get through the brick walls.
No. Zombies may have good eyesight, but I certainly can't hear.
Yeah, it looks like that. So you have an extra door.
Yeah, I'll just. No, I don't. But I'm just gonna put some concrete in there, and then I'll go and get another door later.
Yeah,
Later
absolutely.
in there. Almost 7 a.m.
Okay, so obviously you guys sorted out the zombie problem here, because there isn't really bad zombie attacks in this place. And I must say, you get much less problems than if you had one of those cabins.
Yeah, I think the spawn rate is quite low at the moment. We had this issue where we tried to mine, actually no, tried to plant just across the river, and we found that standing on the edge of the forest biome, and just overlooking what is this biome called?
Um,
Like a wasteland. But just kind of looking over the wasteland, and while we're standing in the forest biome, zombies just kept on spawning
yeah,
non-stop, and I'm not sure if there is something there that's causing that to happen.